Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to MUW Live. And we're 1 week away from... We're 1 week away from Break the Bank. And we've got some big-time matches for you. And joining me, as always, is Howling J. Hauser.
Good evening, everybody. So, tonight we got two more blank check qualifying matches. We're going to see Don Freeman take on Cutthroat.
And we're also going to be seeing Dirty Dalton back in action against the Wildcat Kid for that final slot in the blank check match at Break the Bank.
If I'm not mistaken, that's our first matchup tonight. Also tonight we got the debut of a brand new tag team in two Irish gentlemen known as, is that Damned Shamrocks?
They are the Damned Shamrocks, and they have crossed the briny sea to test their stuff here in MUW. They're going to be going up against Sweet Love.
Ooh, one of my favorite teams, Sweet Love.
And speaking of tag team action, the Red Army, fresh off their victory last week, are going to be continuing to pile on the momentum for the tag team titles, going up against perennial challengers, those guys.
You gotta believe that those two quality teams there, whichever one wins, they're probably going to be the number one contenders at Break the Bank.
Right you are. And speaking of titles, we have a big-time YouTube title match as
No, we don't. That hasn't been set up yet. That's set up during the show.
And speaking of titles, Shaka Shenzi's Brass Knuckles title will be in contention at Break the Bank, but against one of the following four men: Brawly Paulie from last week, Hannibal, Boomerang Wally Bruce, and Moonman Max. Which one of these four gentlemen tips your fancy for going up against Shaka Shenzi?
Well, Moonman's a former champion, so I think it's a safe bet to put my money there. Looks like Dalton's on his way to the ring now, and we're going to get straight into this blank check qualifier here.
Right you are. Our opening contest is scheduled for one fall and is a blank check qualifier match. Introducing first, from Sweetwater, Texas, weighing 301 pounds, Dirty Kurt Dalton. And his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 221 pounds, accompanied by Powder Keg, the Wildcat Kid.
Okay, we are here with this blank check qualifying match. One of these men will join the four men already in. Who we got so far?
Chip McCoy and the Wild Thing are both in there. Also joining Tony Tonga, and I think that fourth one's just slipped my tongue there. Wait a minute, it's Lord Nigel Buckingham. How could we forget?
It is indeed Lord Nigel finding his way in, beating the previous year's winner, Bobby Dazzler. And of course, Tony Tonga got in, beating the man who stood there at ringside.
Powder Keg, yes, and he's back here supporting his trainee Wildcat Kid.
And I think currently getting his ass kicked.
Wildcat Kid has been known to rub the Mid-South Mafia the wrong way. Who can forget his debut against Rex McCoy, where he nearly pulled out the victory.
Yeah, that was an impressive debut for anybody, but for a young guy like this, that's a real feather in his cap. Dalton is taking this boy to the woodshed, though, just pounding away on his head now, but he's hit that mat a lot.
Well, Dirty Dalton has been on a bit of a losing streak as of late since he lost his YouTube title, and obviously with Rex chewing him out every week, I'm not surprised.
Well, it all seemed to start when he was receiving special bottles of whiskey from a fan, which we later found out was actually Chip McCoy sowing the seeds of dissent within the Mid-South Mafia.
Well, I'm not gonna lie,
Oh! Wildcat Kid with that big drop kick there. Sorry to interrupt.
Impressive. And and a flying clothesline there. And Dalton's just gonna powder out there for a minute. Oh, what is the Kid doing now?
I don't think Kid realized he'd rolled out the ring, but he's flying. What a maneuver.
Always full excitement, the Wildcat Kid, one of the fan favorites here. He could be a real contender. Just needs to get a bit of momentum going his way.
Well, he's still very young into his career, so that experience is going to come eventually. Missing the high-risk move there, and Dalton's firmly back in control.
Well, hopefully Dalton is...
big elbows.
Indeed. Hopefully Dalton is nice and focused moving forward and has seemed to leave the bottles on the shelf. And, just out the back door there from the Wildcat Kid.
Can you imagine the chaos Dalton could cause in the blank check match with a ladder? He is a big guy. He might not even need the ladder to get the briefcase down.
Oh, and the Kid taking it to him there with some heavy kicks. Where's he going? What a big time drop kick in the corner.
Taking some time out to celebrate now. You got to stay on the big man, though.
And here's the cover. One, and nope. Dalton powers out. He's going to need a little bit more than that to keep this big man down.
It's early days in this match so far. It's still anybody's game.
We've had an awful lot of showboating from some of our superstars recently, and I think someone needs to have a little word backstage about commitment to winning matches.
Yeah, I mean, some people called me out on it, saying that in my day I was a bit of a showboat and I was the first one to call them, but it's because I've learned from experience. Blue Thunder Bomb. One.
Oh, and he popped out again.
That could have been a big upset there.
Well, as a matter of fact, Jay, you had a real wrestling problem that interfered with your showboating career, isn't that right?
It really did. It really did.
Oh! And that spine buster, that's going to take the starch out of the Kid. Oh, followed up with a big... And there's the showboating again.
Well, Dalton saying he's number one. One thing I have noticed about this Kid, you can never count him down. Just when you think you got him, he pops back up. What is this?
Wow.
Butterfly driver. One.
No! Unbelievable. And Dalton is...
This is impressive for Dalton. He's taking a kicking and keeping on licking.
And the Kid, this is what the Kid needs to do. Oh, veteran move there. Sneaky little roll up from Dalton with that inside cradle. Powder Keg needs to give some words of wisdom out there to his protege.
Keg not getting involved at all, staying outside, keeping it nice and fair. I'm surprised Dalton's out there on his own, if I'm honest.
And another thunderous clothesline.
Off the ropes, big back body drop.
I think he's starting to mount a bit of a comeback now.
Another little spine buster. Dalton's feeling it.
I think he's got to be at least one or two moves away from putting this Kid away. But no, see, he's not the only one with the veteran instinct. The Kid has just used smart idea to roll out to ringside.
Dalton now getting into it with Powder Keg. Keg's like, hey man, I'm not in this match. I don't want none of this.
Whoa,
where's Dalton going?
And the Kid is
coming around.
He's taking offense to that, protecting his mentor with that flying knee.
Well, as nice a guy as Keg is, he is another wily veteran. I think he suckered Dalton in there, and Kid rightly took advantage.
Oh my goodness, he's in the high-risk district.
It always worries me when they jump across the ring steps like that. Oh! The claw! Well, you can't beat him out there, Dalton.
And the referee laying the countdown. Oh, the Kid has managed to sneak his way out of there.
Of course, any kind of win in this match. Whoa! Dalton just got kicked square up onto the table at ringside.
Yeah, the corner of our announce table, right in the small of his back.
As I was saying, any kind of win will do here. Oh! High risk for a reason. You can get a win with a pin, a submission, count out, or DQ, and it'll still get you in that blank check match.
I think the Kid made a terrible mistake there. Dalton was already on a 7-8 count, and I think the Kid might have been able to pull this one off, but he plays with fire.
Well, I don't think the Kid wants to get his way in there with a count out. I think he's got too much pride for that. Dalton now taking it to Keg just with a snapmare for no reason. You know Dalton would have taken the count out.
Dalton will take a win in any way, shape, or form. Oh, he's limbering up. Could we be seeing the heart punch?
Kid's trying to get away. Oh, drop kick to the thigh.
That's the way to do it. What are we to Blue Thunder Bomb in the middle of the ring? 1, 2.
Oh, I thought he had him there. Oh, garroted on that bottom rope.
Oh, that's the poor Kid. But no, he's still got fight left in him.
I think Dalton was going for the heart punch there. He's twisting that arm around. Kid fought out of it.
This Kid, he's really impressed me tonight. He's really made us some stern stuff.
Whoa! Oh, he missed.
He was just a touch short on that.
Maybe his foot slipped off the rope or something. But Dalton there in the corner, trying to get that momentum going again. Big, educated feet.
Oh, what's he? Come on, Kid.
This could be your time, Kid.
Oof! That'll change your constitution.
It'll change a lot of things. Your diet, maybe, as well.
Where's he going?
Teeth out.
What are we going to see here? The Kid turns around. Oh my goodness, it's that Wild Thing moonsault.
Double rotation.
I have no idea.
And there's a 3. The Kid just beat the 6'7" Dirty Dalton.
He has just defied gravity and my expectations. That is gotta be the biggest victory in his career so far. And good luck to him in that blank check match. Well done, Kid.
Why, Mr. McCoy, salutations.
No, I don't really approve of this kind of thing. I understand you helped them Ruski boys out of some legal issues.
Indeed, one of my numerous degrees is indeed in legal studies. I could have become a lawyer if I had so wished, but the allure of...
Yeah, stop your yammering, boy. I need your help.
I'm all ears, but do please excuse me just a moment.
Really?
Of course, dear boy. That's what it's all about.
And what was that?
Ensuring my future prosperity, my dear fellow. Let's go talk somewhere quiet, shall we?
Following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Mother Russia at a total combined weight of 544 pounds, Yuri and Yosef, the Red Army.
So Rex McCoy and the Dean are up to something. What do you think he had to say to Barry Tone?
I gotta tell you, Jay, I can't imagine those three individuals all in the same space as they were. It's gotta be some sort of ploy for Rex to get back in a main event picture, but your guess is as good as mine as to how Barry Tone is gonna be part of this picture.
Yeah, I can't say I like any of that at all, to be honest.
But then again, the Dean was involved. Again, maybe... No, I'm completely lost here. If any of our audience members could come up with a solution, please. Answers on a postcard. Following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Mother Russia at a total combined weight of 544 pounds, Yuri and Yosef, the Red Army. And their opponents from the USA at a total combined weight of 440 pounds, this guy, that guy, those guys.
Well, here we go. The Red Army versus those guys. Red Army had a hell of a match last week.
Absolutely. Got to be a real match of the year contender. And they're looking to build on that momentum and set their sights on the Money Pit, who they had recently had a run-in with in that final of the Willow Baker tournament.
Oh, DDT straight off the bat from this guy?
He's one of them. Anyway. Oh, and I do believe that Yosef there has taken offense to that and getting him a thorough good few shots to the midsection.
Those guys, obviously, they had a tag team championship opportunity recently. Almost won through their own stupidity. They didn't. Whoa! This guy just got his clock cleaned.
Yes, that was against the former champions, the Dirty Swines. It's going to be interesting to see how they match up here with these two Olympic athletes.
That guy came in illegally and paying for it. Joseph really taking it to both these guys.
But you got to respect. There's no shortage of confidence from those guys. They're always up for the always up to the fight.
Yeah, they're definitely what my mama would have called tryhards. This guy managing to get a reversal there, and he's going to work the leg. See how that works out for him.
Yeah, I think those guys, if they really want to snatch this opportunity away from the Red Army, I think they're going to have to cut the ring off.
I think their best opportunity is definitely pick one of the Russians and do some quick tagging in and out. Keep him in. Just keep a fresh guy in.
Yeah, back up on the ring apron from this guy. Nope, this guy's in the ring. You know what? I can't tell them apart.
I think that's the point. With that guy now on the apron, tagging back in, he's going up high. What is this all about? Oh, brainbuster, followed with a frog splash. This could be a very short match here. No, didn't go for the cover. Too busy going after Yuri.
Oof. And he's brought the other Russian in the hard way.
Well, that guy did a plancha, and now he's on the wrong end of a knee from Yuri. This is broken down already. This ref needs to get this under control. Oh! This guy with a plancha through the ropes.
Gotta be concerned if you're the money pit right now, looking at how badly these teams really want these opportunities.
I don't think we got a bad tag team in MUW. All of them want to get to that gold. And great future matches we got there. Oh, missing the leg drop.
That's right. Only the finest wrestlers we have here in MUW. And in comes Yuri, and he's gonna pick up where brother left off and put the boots to him. Oh, and a big knee lift.
Up before the one, there's still some fight in those guys.
And he's got the right idea here. He's cut him right off, keeping him in that corner.
You see how easy he just picked that guy up?
Absolutely. These guys are absolute freaks of nature. The ability to pick up and manhandle people, unbelievable.
Oh, they remind me of Ivan Drago.
I never met him.
Rocky Ford, dude.
I'm sorry. I was in the library instead of watching movies there, Jay.
Well, I'm sure the fans watching at home will know exactly what I'm talking about and why I make the comparison.
And just cleaned his clock there.
It was very back and forth for a couple of seconds there, but on the whole, this has been very much the Russians' match.
And this is just the opening 5 minutes. If they keep going at this pace, I don't think we're going to have another 20-minute plus classic like we did last week.
No, and I'm impressed that the Sunshine and Soul managed to hang with the Russians as much as they did.
Oof, and he's out on the floor.
You know, from a lay person, they may look at Sunshine and Soul and see a comedy act, and nothing could be further from the truth. Both of them are very capable in the ring, and they showed that last week. And now we got another team that could be considered a comedy act with those guys, but again, they are both very, very good in the ring.
You cannot judge a book by its cover. A lot of our superstars here may have their quirks, but I tell you, each one of them is a real pro in that ring. And again, it's breaking down here. I don't even know who's the legal man.
No. All four of these guys look alike. I don't mean as each other. I mean the two teams look alike.
That's right. We have two twins and two masked men who are of incredibly similar builds and heights.
Yeah, I'm not saying that those guys look like the Russians. That would be very strange.
I'm going to have a word with Mountain Man Dan Mctaggart here to not book any more matches with twin opponents.
Maybe we just pick one of each and fire the other one. That would be a lot easier. What is going on? Whoa! I wonder what was happening there. And a big knee lift from Joseph for the cover. Out of one.
You would have thought that this guy, being so close, would have tried to reach in and break up there. He's trying to cut off the hot tag. Ooh.
Outside interference.
And he's just guillotined him there on that top rope.
Oh, he paid for it. That guy trying to take the advantage, but missing out.
Oof.
It's weird, you know, most wrestlers you can say, oh, he's a really good mat wrestler, but he's not much of a striker, or he's a good flyer, or he's not much of a striker. The Russians, they can pretty much do it all. They don't go for the top rope very often, but everything else.
Well, they are.
What a brainbuster. Number one.
I think that guy needs to make a tag. Nope, he's right there. No, he did.
He got the tag.
We need to get some fresh wheels in here. Oh, and a big spinning wheel kick.
This guy with a flurry.
He's got his man in the right part of the ring here. He needs to again cut him off.
And putting him back towards the corner. That's a good move.
Oh, he's awfully close to the ropes.
Not even a one. Joseph has had a bit of a beating here, and he's still managing to get out before one.
Those guys really impressing me here. Oh, looking for a single crab there. But I think the Russian's too close to the ropes.
I'm seeing a bit of desperation here from those guys. You don't regularly see them go to submission moves, but maybe just to keep him where he was, that was...
Oof.
He flew out of the ring there.
He just...
Oh, and he flew in the ring. That guy with a missile drop kick. But it put him closer to the Russian corner, and the tag was made.
Oh, I don't like the look of this. Where's he going?
What the hell? He's just spinning him around by his head.
Well, he's going to be at least 6 inches taller after that. Ref does not seem to be laying down a count.
For what? These are the two legal guys.
Are they? I didn't see a tag.
He's going to stretch his head up. He's going to make him even taller now.
Oh my goodness. I think that's it. He's given it up. I think he may have seriously hurt that guy. This guy.
His neck.
Yeah.
I didn't see the wind coming there. That was insane. That came out of nowhere.
Again, these guys, freakish athletes, and they've got so many ways to beat you.
Well, we'll have to see about whether Mountain Man Dan will put them for the tag team titles after this. And we'll see about that at Break the Bank.
Right now, I believe we're going to take it back to Ginger Jones, who's with the Moneymaker, Don Freeman.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ginger Jones here with the blank check hopeful, the Moneymaker, Don Freeman. Don, you're hoping this will be your stepping stone to the All-American Championship, as are all the men looking to be in the match. What sets you apart from the pack?
What sets me apart? How about the fact this show is Break the Bank, and I'm the moneymaker? Break the Bank is the show made for the money pit. How about the fact that when I become All-American Champion, the stock of MUW will go through the roof, thanks to the value I add to this place? How about the fact that I should already be All-American Champion?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Don, you haven't even had a match for the championship, unless I'm mistaken.
No, you're right, Ginger. And ain't that some bull? I should have been in the slaughterhouse match, but that useless moron I had as a tag partner, Sumo Joe, he would have messed all that up. The only chance the management here have given me to earn a title match, gone because of a fat idiot's mistake. I'm the most successful champion in this company's history. I'm the breakout star, stuck in a crap tag team that got nowhere. And then I moved on up and out and made myself valuable.
Oh, now, my boy. You didn't just pull yourself up now, did you? You was chosen, boy. I say, I hand-picked you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by C.W. Richmond.
CW, not seen you around in a while. Where you been?
Oh, I've been off looking for other investments now. You boys have done mighty fine, made me proud. All successful and doing well. Gabe and Bobby, the tag team champions, and that's just fine. I must step in and say hi to my boys.
Your boys? You disappeared. We did this ourselves. I appreciate you putting us together, showed us what we could be, but you left and then we got successful.
Hey now, there's no need to get all head up like an old lady who lost her knitting needles. I'm not back to try and tell you boys what to do. I'm just saying, I've been watching everything, and I've done and listened, and every word. I planted the seed, and look how you grew. It's mighty impressive now. I'm eager to see how you do with my new challenges that may come about. I'll see you around, Dawn, Miss Jones.
Any last words before the match, Don?
I gotta go get ready.
Back to ringside.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall
Did I
and
just
is our
see
final
CW Richmond
blank check
backstage?
qualifier match. CW Richmond, who was the patriarch of the Money Pit, and they seem to
The
have
Money
blossomed
Maker,
without him.
Don
I have no idea what he's doing.
Freeman.
Looks like he's been off looking at other projects in his portfolio, so making himself some even more rich man.
Well, to be honest, I think it probably right now is what's best for the Money Pit to go their own way with that Richmond. I think the momentum that they've got going on right now, I think it would only hinder them.
Well, we are looking forward here. This match, we got Don Freeman versus the master of the seven seas himself, Cutthroat. This is again blank check match. Who's your money on here?
Well, no pun intended. The smart money would have to go on the Moneymaker. He's real pumped right now, and I know he's still quite bitter about that loss to Sumo
And
Joe.
his opponent
And
from the high
you got to
seas,
think with an opportunity to get the title on the
219
line,
pounds,
he's going to want to get back to
Robert
that title hunt.
Kirk.
Yeah, he's been hungry ever since he lost the YouTube Championship, but never really got back to the belts as of yet. But as Ginger said, he's not had a world title shot up until now, and that is definitely on his radar.
And here is the elusive Cutthroat Robert Kirk, and he's a bit of an unknown quantity here in MUW. He's been a bit of a mainstay. He once had a Brass Knuckles title win.
Yeah, came out of nowhere with that one.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. He's usually off gallivanting on the ocean to stop by to talk. So it's very hard to tell what his intentions are. But with an opportunity and a chance to win the MUW All-American Championship on the line, I think everyone's intentions are the same: just win.
He does seem to get on better in the singles matches. Him and Road Rash not really been too successful in the tag team division.
Well, they are kind of odd bedfellows. A brash motorcycle enthusiast and a pirate throwback.
Yeah, it's a strange team, but well, here we go. Don Freeman looking hungry. Kirk looking like he's ready to set sail.
Oh,
Freeman with a big clothesline off the beginning.
both of these guys in tremendous shape, and both of them really seem keen on this one. Don taking the early advantage with a big old hellacious power slam.
The speed, he just threw another human being around in that. Get out of the way, ref. Neither of these two are worried about taking you out.
Don Freeman is in another league here. He's another one of these freakish athletes. He's tremendously strong. I've heard tales of what he gets up to inside the gymnasium.
I think it's definitely a matter of when, not if, Don Freeman becomes All-American Champion. It's gonna happen one day.
I believe you're right, Dad. It's gotta just be a matter of time. I think he's just had a little bit of bad luck recently with some of the bookings. I think if he can get the right matches in there, I think he's definitely got a MUW All-American Champion written all over him. But, however, Cutthroat, he wants to rub that out there. And a big miss. Spoke too soon.
Don Freeman and Sumo Joe missed out on their opportunity to get in the Slaughterhouse match back at Mid-South Massacre when Sumo Joe got pinned by, I think it was Duncan got the pin on him. Duncan we haven't seen since Mid-South Massacre.
Well, I'm not going to lie, the participants of that match are probably still very much sore. I mean, just 6 sides of steel. It's unbelievable.
I did hear Duncan did get some injury in his wrist in that match. And of course we know what happened to Diamondback Jack.
And I'm very much looking forward to Diamondback Jack making a comeback here I'm hoping to find out who he's going to be defending his championship against at Break the Bank.
What is Freeman doing? Oh, leg drop from the top. Not known for being a high-risk maneuver kind of guy.
Well, he's letting it all out there. And,
Paying for it, though.
Well, when there's an opportunity on the line at a championship.
Okay, I'm going to put it to you. If you were Mountain Man Dan, Diamondback Jack has said he's going to defend the title. Who are you going to book him against?
Personally, I would probably say that it would probably have to be against the infamous Black Mamba. He gave Jack the toughest spell, and he's been a bit of a thorn in the side of Diamondback Jack. I mean, he took a bite out of the man. Who does that?
He's another guy we haven't actually seen since Mid-South Massacre, which I'm all for. But they're trying to get some head of steam going, but it's all very back and forth. I say that. Clothesline. And another.
And, whoop, and a back heel trip. And he's got things going his way.
Seems to be feeling it now. Oh, misses the leg drop.
Curse of the commentator. Off the ropes. Nope. And another reversal.
A walk in the plank.
Oof. I think he might have knocked him out there.
The ref was a little slow. Freeman out of one.
I think Don needs to take a...
Cutthroat's having a go at the referee, and the ref's just not having any of it.
I think Don needs to take a bit of a breather here. He could be seriously hurt. He might have knocked himself out. Going up to the top. Oh, still with enough presence of mind to roll out of the way. And a big face slam there. And a kick to the back of the head.
Freeman trying to get his momentum back.
Into the corner.
He's taking him to the high rent district. Oh, just throws him from the top rope. No respect there for his opponent at all.
Wait, what's going on here?
What are you doing, Don? Don't want to risk getting disqualified in this match. There's a lot on the line.
The ref didn't see what Don was up to.
Oh, he's going to give him a power bomb.
Oh, I had to hold my breath there for a second. I thought he was going to drop him on that exposed steel turnbuckle.
Two. Oh, just out at the last possible second from that power bomb.
Good grief. Doesn't get any closer than that. And what's Don going to do now? And he's whipping him into the other turnbuckle.
Back up top again. A couple of reverses.
Going for that super kick and a miss.
No, chest first to the exposed steel. Come on, ref.
I thought it was Cutthroat that delivers sunken chests, but it turns out that Don's going to be handing them out tonight.
Big clothesline over the top. Wait a minute. That's Sumo Joe's music. Freeman, what's Freeman doing? He's going looking for him. Well, nobody's coming down. Oh, wait a minute. Sumo Joe with the attack from behind.
The referee is too busy laying a countdown on Cutthroat. That's got to be a disqualification. Come on now.
I don't think the ref's looking. Cutthroat and Sumo Joe's running out. Cutthroat with the advantage now.
I tell you, my respect for Sumo Joe has really gone down.
You ever had any? Sunken chest. You could say he buried that one. Two, and there's three. Don Freeman robbed of this match.
That is a tremendous upset. I really thought that Don had this one in the bag, and Cutthroat has secured that final spot.
Robert Kirk.
So the Money in the Bank match is now Chip McCoy, Lord Nigel, Cutthroat, Wild Thing, and Tony Tonga. Hang on, we're missing one. Who's the other one?
Wildcat Kid.
And Wildcat Kid, of course. One is shot earlier tonight. I'll just leave that one there.
Well then, Rex, you wanted to meet? What's the meaning of this?
If you don't mind, Mr. McCoy, Mr. Mctaggart, my client, and I aren't here to get anything he isn't due, nor are we here to cause yourself any problems. In actuality, more so, we are here to solve your problem. You and Mr. Hatfield have a big decision to make, and we would urge you to make the correct one.
Get to the point, Dean.
The number one contendership to the All-American Championship should be given to the true number one contender, Mr. Rex McCoy.
Hey, Rex had his chance at Mid-South Massacre.
Well, he certainly had an opportunity which he earned. However, according to this piece of paper here, signed by yourself and my client, he is due a one-on-one rematch for the All-American Championship as a rematch clause pertaining to his loss of the championship.
Let me see that. I'm gonna need to discuss this with Hank, of course.
Of course, but you'll find it is all above board. So it would appear that at Break the Bank, it will be Rex McCoy versus Diamondback Jack for the All-American Championship. Oh, and on a side note, I shall be having my earned title match against Chadwick to regain my YouTube championship at the aforementioned show.
That's if Chad is still champion.
Oh, I'm confident in the young boy being able to retain the title tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a tag team match. Introducing first, from County Cork, Ireland, at a total combined weight of 489
Well, we've got a debut tonight,
pounds.
and from two men
O'Doyle
who've come
and
across
Murphy,
the old
damn
Atlantic Ocean from
Shamrocks.
Ireland. They call themselves the Damn Shamrocks. I believe this gentleman here with the flat cap is O'Doyle, and his partner there is Murphy. Very little known about them, but well, they definitely got some faces that say they've been in some fights. They do look like they've been in a few back alley brawls, yes. And they're going to go up tonight against Sweet Love, two guys that don't appear to get in too many back alley brawls. More nightclubs, if anything. Well, we wish them the best of luck, but maybe they've got the luck of the Irish. You know, that's one thing I love about working here at MUW. We keep getting in this brand new talent from all over the world. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a tag team match. Introducing first, from County Cork, Ireland, at a total combined weight of 489 pounds, O'Doyle and Murphy, the Damn Shamrocks. And their opponents, from the seedy streets of San Francisco, Sugarfoot and Love Muscle, Sweet Love. Well, lock up your daughters. It's Sweet Love. Now they're a tag team that do definitely have their sights set on the Money Pits Tag Team Championships. Be interested to see that match if it ever comes about. New duds for Sugarfoot here, looking rather suave.
Well, if they can just, they've got. I have to say they. Oh, I guess
didn't want any.
He doesn't. I guess. Wow, he blew himself up, tagging himself out. Good grief.
Murphy got the. Sorry, O'Doyle got the clothesline on Sugarfoot, and they're swapping out again.
Whoa!
Oh! That's enough of that mess. Sugarfoot saying that ain't sweet.
Just absolutely Pearl Harboring him there with a strike to the back of the head.
And then Murphy did the same. These are some scummy guys with the way they're fighting.
I don't think these damn shamrocks, as they call themselves, I don't believe they've met any characters ever like Sweet Love. This has got to be a real culture shock for them being here in the States.
Well, he's backing him in the corner. He's trying to fight out now.
Oh, and that's a nice little maneuver there. I'm not sure if that outburst at the beginning there was they were intimidated by Sweet Love, or they just genuinely neither wanted to start the match.
Could have just been mind games. Half the match is you wrestling your opponent's mind and perspective of what's going on. Give you that upper hand. Sugarfoot now sends him into the corner, and in comes your mama's favorite, everybody mama's favorite. It's Love Muscle.
I've had words with my mother about that several times.
Absolute disrespect here from Love Muscle.
The Baron of Baby Oil is really putting the boots to him.
You know, I heard a rumor once that C.W. Richmond actually got his millions from selling baby oil to Love Muscle.
Yeah, I don't know how you extract oil from a baby there, Jay.
I was gonna say yes, Love Muscle, but just no.
And a big old scoop slam. I think it's. I'm finding it hard to believe that Muscle seems to be. No. I was gonna say he's really focused tonight, but nope, focus is gone, and there comes the gyration.
The thing is about Love Muscle, 20 years ago he was an impressive specimen. The problem is, he doesn't realize that was 20 years ago.
Yep, he believes he's aged like a fine wine, when he's really aged like a fine cheese. Oh, and there's a big German suplex there, or an Irish suplex as you might call it, and a no count. They're definitely interesting looking characters, these Irish fellows.
Are these two actually wrestlers, or did we just find two guys on the street? Oh wait, no, that was Brawley Polly last week. But he's back. He's back tonight. He's got a chance to fight for the Brass Knuckles title.
But he told you he wasn't a street bum. He made it very clear to Chad Wavecrest that he was a real fighter.
Look at this, Sugarfoot just chasing the guy around the ring. Some strange tactics here from the Irishman.
And you got to be careful in that ring with all that sweat and baby oil that Love Muscle's left behind. You're willing.
There's glitter everywhere as well, and that gets everywhere.
Oh. And the Sultan of Soul Glow himself has just got himself caught on a cheeky roll. Oh, and there we go. He's just leveled him.
So with the Soul Glow and the baby oil, this ring's going to turn into an ice rink. Just doing the old Tennessee two-step there, going round and round with the...
Well, we're going to find out how tough these boys really are.
Sugarfoot just turned his back on his opponent just to pose to the ladies in the front row. And he's paying for it. Big forearm to the back of the neck.
I think he needs to get him in the corner there and tag his partner.
I think he heard you. O'Doyle's doing just that. In comes Murphy again. Oh, he's going upstairs.
Whoa!
I didn't know that the island had much of a space program, but he launched him.
Unbelievable.
Oh, Sugarfoot now. He's got that pretzel. He's fighting.
You could really separate a shoulder in that move.
Murphy coming in, saving his partner.
Oof! And a big European uppercut there. And a hot tag!
They seem to really enjoy the forearms and uppercuts. Love Muscle missing the elbow.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how much scientific wrestling we're going to get out of these boys.
No, they do seem very much more fists than anything. Oh, say that. There's a big suplex, inverted style.
And they've got him right where they want him, right in their corner.
Yeah, come on, ref. That puts under the rope. Love Muscle with a big, powerful kick out. He's not done yet.
Arm ringer. And he's going to keep him down on the mat. Ah!
You know, for all the shtick we give Love Muscle, he is an impressive wrestler. He's got some good skills in there. And I think a lot of the character is just to distract his opponents.
Yeah, it's a real false bravado. He is a great athlete. Looks are deceiving. He's remarkably tough. And he's just laid him out.
A big spine buster, sit out, and now both Irishmen out of the ring. Also going for. Yeah, he's coming around for the legal guy who's just running around the ring. Love Muscle's chasing. Love Muscle gave up. I think he's blown up. Yep, he's gone to tag after chasing him a quarter of the way around the ring. Love Muscle said, "No, thank you."
And Sugarfoot, what's he doing? Oh, and a big right hand.
I think the key here is definitely don't try and trade blows with the Irishmen. Just if you mat wrestle them, they don't seem to know what to do. But in a stand-up fist fight, they seem to have the advantage. Well, Doyle with a jumping downward spiral, a very loose, lax cover. Should have put out of one. Oh, he blocked the right.
And that's it. He's gonna go for the cover. No.
He hit him with the sweet tooth and then picked him back up. A bit of conversation there between Sweet Love. Tag move coming up.
Oh, see again, hell of a maneuver there.
The timing very good on that. And Love Muscle loving himself. You know, I think the Irishmen have spent more time on the outside of the ring than they have on the inside of the ring.
And I think
throwing him back in.
And I think Sweet Love have got this right where they want it. I think they're one or two maneuvers. Oh, is he going for the love handle? Oh!
There's some extra spice on it. That wasn't just normal love handle.
2 and 3. Stick a fork in him.
Well, not so much the luck of the Irish there, but
Sugarfoot and Love Muscle. Sweet.
An impressive debut nonetheless. They certainly held their own.
But a great victory for Sweet Love, and that's really got to bolster their ratings here in the old ranking system. Though I don't think they're going to want to mix it up with the Red Army anytime soon. The following contest is scheduled 1-for-1 fall and is for the MUW YouTube Championship. Introducing first, the champion from Huntington Beach, California, weighing 214 pounds, Chad Wavecrest.
But who's challenging Chad tonight?
I don't know. I mean, maybe another one of the deans. Maybe it's the dean.
He has got that title match he earned. Oh my God.
Well, looky here. It happens to be Barry Tone.
Wait a minute.
And his opponent.
We saw the Dean whispering in Barry's ear. The Dean's put him up to this.
Well, an unusual hired gun here. You don't think that he's somehow finagled Barry Tone into setting up Chad Wavecrest?
Well, I certainly don't think he's a new member of the Enclave, that's for sure.
Yes, I don't think he's cut from the same cloth as the rest of them. But anyway, some of the fans here seem to be pleased to see him after his outing last week.
Barry Tone, in his second match, where he lost his first, is getting a YouTube title match here.
Well, that's what happens when you have open challenges.
We may see Hawk Hanna turn up here. He beat Barry Tone last week and then attacked him after the match.
Oh.
Well, Barry seems to be very excited and pleased with himself.
Well, he took his eye off the ball there. I think Chad is a little taken aback here by Barry Tone. I think
we all are.
I think he's not sure what to make of him here. And Chad has taken on a lot of colorful characters in recent weeks, but they don't get much more colorful than Barry Tone.
Chad has been a great fighting champion. His reign has almost come to the same length as Don Freeman's.
And there's a cover. Ref out of position. Nope.
A little early there, I think. Chad's really been through the ringer in the last couple of months. Oh, Barry Tone up and over. He's really been through the ringer the last few months and taken on all comers.
There we go. Come on, Chad. You got to stay on him here.
This is what the YouTube title is all about. It's supposed to be defended every show in an open challenge situation, meaning anybody can get a title match at any time.
Oh, and Barry Tone with a reversal. Looking a little low there. And that's it. This is a sound strategy. He's chopping him down, keeping him on the mat, stopping him from those high-risk maneuvers.
Not even a one count.
Oh, and speaking of which, there.
Pause.
Oh, now the drop kick attempt, and Barry says no thank you.
Maybe Barry's wising up. There's a couple of times Chad's gone for that drop kick.
Very back and forth here. Oh, another high-risk maneuver.
Oh, Barry just slides away. So, come on, kid. What do we know about Barry Tone? Is he an old veteran, or has he got into the game late in life?
I have heard talk that Barry Tone was a musician who had an issue, and from what I've heard, he's been in a fight and he damaged his vocal cords, so he can't singing anymore. But because he's quite a tough son of a gun, he's taking it to the world of professional wrestling.
I did hear that Bukowski was the one who gave him the introduction to MUW because they used to work in Vegas together.
Yeah, but it would also explain why...
Oh, he just slapped the taste out of Chad's mouth.
There may be some truth to that, because I can't understand a word that Barry Tone says, so maybe he has got damaged vocal cords.
Could be.
Oh, I wouldn't leave Chad out there on that apron. Oh, maybe do leave him out there on the apron.
Barry Tone is looking to make an impact here.
Oh, and into the barricade.
Trying to get one back up on that loss from last week. He's taking it to the champion.
Oh, he's really cranking it up a notch here. Really getting down and dirty with him. If he wants to win this title, he's gonna have to put him in the ring, not the steel stairs. Come on, Barry. Chad looking a little worse for wear here. Oh, no.
Just thinking about backstage. I bet Hawk Hanna is watching this match. Can you imagine? Oh, Bulldog on the bottom step. Chad, that was evil. What was I saying? Can you imagine if Barry Tone was to win this match, You know Hawk Hanna will be out here sniffing around for a title match.
Well, I mean, you win one week and then have to watch your opponent fight for a championship the following week. Yeah, it's not going to sit well with you. Chad up there on the middle rope. What's he doing?
Big moonsault, but a miss.
Nothing but canvas. Oh, and a big right hand.
What's this? Oh, the chart topper.
And he's going for the cover.
What? At the top of the pops.
It could be a record breaker. I don't know.
Another big drop kick from Chad. Oh, Chad's feeling it. Barry's in prime position. Chad up and over.
Oh, there we go. That's the Chad we know.
Gonna try and start building that momentum, looking for the wipeout.
I think he might be looking for a receipt as he's taking it to Barry out on the outside. What's he doing?
I know Chad will fly from anywhere. Trust fall, and no, Barry moved.
Right on his keister out there on the concrete. And back into the ring.
You know, I really think one of these days it's going to be Chad that beats Chad. He's going to do one of those moves and it's going to mess him up so bad that whoever his opponent's going to be at that time will get the win.
You could be right. Snapmare. Drop kick to the head. Going up top.
Barry Tone looking like he's got some of Sugarfoot's soul glow here.
Wait a minute.
He's moved. Oh, but he's still got the elbow. I think that was about a hang 8.5. One. There's two. Oh, I think Barry just rolled the shoulder.
Well, if you can find the other 1.5 hangs, he might have this win here.
Oh, I thought Chad was looking for that wipeout DDT. But Barry's managed to turn it around.
Oh, and a bell clap. Oof.
As he's a musician, would that be a cowbell call?
Oh. Oh, and
small package.
I tell you, this Barry Tone, he's a remarkably wily. He does remind me an awful lot of Love Muscle.
And it's not just from the back.
Chad says, no thank you. Oh, and a back elbow.
Tone really getting some momentum going.
I think he's had a little bit more of the offense here tonight because he's got an opponent that's more reasonably sized. Last week, I think he had too much of a hill to climb against Hawk Hanna.
Big elbow. This could be all. There's one. No, Chad out of one. It looks like he's struggling a bit here, but the big cross body, he came up short.
Oh, he's going for it again. Oof. That's going to leave a mark. Going to go for the cover? No. Oh, I thought he had him there.
That could be...
Oh, Pincha Carana! And we know what that's usually the prelude for. He's going up.
I think if he hits this, it's over. And I think Barry's inexperience may have just cost him there. There's the hang 10.
It might have been a hang 11. I think he got more than all of it.
And there's 3.
And that is defense number 9 or defense number 10. I'm not sure if you're following at home.
I gotta say, that was an impressive match for Barry Tone. I think he did a lot better there than he did against Hawk Hanna.
Oh, Chad really had a fight on his hands tonight.
And now, I am told, we are going backstage to Ginger Jones.
Ginger Jones here with Mountain Man Dan Mctaggart and the Dean Xavier Green. Now, Dan, I understand you have an announcement to make.
Dean, you can tell Rex McCoy he's got his wish with a caveat. At Break the Bank, Rex McCoy will challenge Diamondback Jack for the All-American Championship. But you tell Rex if he don't win, that's it. I don't care how many more contracts he pulls out his ass. Last chance. He loses, and he's going back to the back of the queue, and he'll be fighting guys the likes of, well, him.
Hey, damn, man. Why you held me to that fella chat fella, man? I didn't win.
Of course you didn't win. You were never supposed to win.
Then why you tell me there too?
So I could make sure that mop-headed moron was still the champion come break the bank, so I have the pleasure of beating him myself. Oh yes, I can hear it now. New YouTube champion, Baritone. Very droll.
Oh, man. Now I'm sad.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way elimination match with a winner to receive a brass knuckles title.
Here we go, folks. It is time for our main event. Already in the ring is Brawly Paulie,
full submission,
and his opponent's coming up now. Here comes Hannibal, who's been a very impressive young man in the brass knuckles matches over the last few months.
Well, I tell you, Paulie has. I think this might be right up his alley, no pun intended, with the tables and ladders and chairs. But this guy, Hannibal, he's no stranger to a brass knuckles match, and then we've got two other contenders in here tonight: Moon Man Max and Boomerang Wally Bruce.
Former champion Moon Man, and of course Wally Bruce, brought in from the Down Under brass knuckles circuit for this very kind of match.
Yeah, this is the kind of environment that old Wally thrives in. But Moon Man, he had a great little run there of several matches with that brass knuckles title. I mean, it was very surprising when he initially defeated Bruiser Braddock.
He did indeed, and yet he could not get over the mountain that was Shaka Shenzi.
Who can?
Well, he's still undefeated as far as pinfalls and submission goes in singles competition. Moon Man here sporting a slightly new look. Loving the cape. Well, maybe I should get me one of those.
I'm surprised you haven't got one already there, Jay.
I'm admitting to you.
And the crowd right behind Moon Man Max. He's a real fan favorite here in MUW.
Another one of those guys, he will fly at you from anywhere he can. Same with Hannibal too. He's another death-defying, high-risk taker. And here comes the final man from Krakatini, Australia. The man I thought may have already gotten the brass knuckles title around his waist.
Krakatini, Australia.
Here comes
Weighing
Wally
244 pounds. Boomerang.
And it's interesting.
Wally
We have a
Bruce.
real collection of wily veterans as well as these hot-shot youngsters here in MUW, and no one personifies wily veteran more than Wally Bruce, a man who's been around the game many, many years, brought in by Mountain Man Dan Mctaggart to help some of these young bucks in our brass knuckles division by teaching them a thing about fighting. And I think if he wins this match, he might get more than he could chew in the hands of Shaka Shenzi. No pun intended.
Well, I remember going to a training camp that was run by Wally Bruce many years ago, and I thought he was about 50 then. But,
What kind of things were you learning there? 20-ounce beer curls?
well, it was basics, really. As much as we see him as this guy who is willing to go through tables and glass and all sorts, he's got a real grasp of mat wrestling as well. I think those days may be behind him. He just likes to hit people with stuff now.
Yeah, the scars of time are really telling a story. The skin is a real tapestry to his career. And you got to be thinking, Shaka Shenzi has got to be really licking his chops at the thought of wrestling one of these individuals. I think he might really favor a seasoned veteran.
Well, I think with if it's Wally Bruce that goes through, that might be more like eating jerky.
And all four men out on the floor, and Brawly Poly's already got himself some lumber here.
On the table, we got a light tube. Hannibal breaking it up. Max on his own on the other side now with a ladder.
Well, I think that's definitely more in his wheelhouse with the high-risk moves. Throwing that ladder in there.
I don't think he needs to be climbing up any higher.
But he is the man from out of this world. Oh, did Paulie just trip over the steel stairs there?
My man has no stratosphere of heights. We can take that out in order.
What is he doing up there? Oh my good grief.
Oh, and he got his target.
That was the highest axe handle I've ever seen in my life. And he's just been introduced to the stairs. Meanwhile, the bottom of our screen, Boomerang.
Throwing a table with Brawly Poly on the floor. Max has a light tube. Oh, breaks it across Paulie. Paulie just turned around and looked at him.
I gotta get the feeling that this is just a regular Friday night for Brawly Poly.
Friday night, Monday morning, I don't think he cares. Max and Hannibal now in the ring. These two have had a couple of good matches in the past.
Yeah, it's interesting how these two teams, two pairs of wrestlers seem to have paired off. The high-flying stylesters of Hannibal and Moon Man, and the two grimy, hardcore wrestlers in Boomerang Wally Bruce and Brawly Poly. Brawly Poly taking a little break down there on the mat.
Siesta.
And Wally trying to boomerang oh! Good grief.
Is that a bat he just threw at him?
I'm not entirely sure, but he took it right in the face.
Hannibal with a light tube to Moon Man. Now the cover. Just one count.
Oh, and another high-risk maneuver there from Hannibal.
Brawly and Wally have both been hitting the ring steps a lot out there.
And remember, one of these four men is going to face Shaka Shenzi in a week's time at Break the Bank. It'll be interesting to see what kind of condition they're going to be in, as Shaka Shenzi's not been in action
Liger
recently.
bomb there from Hannibal.
So he's going to be in tremendous great condition, whereas these guys, well, I mean, as we can see right now, it's turning into a real war. And some high risk of his own, and a flying cutter there from Moon Man. And the crowd really getting their money's worth tonight, as they can see Brawly Poly and...
Oh my God! Hannibal just powerbombed on the ladder. Somehow gets the kick out though.
I'm struggling to keep both my eyes on all of this action with both sets of men mixing it up.
If there's much more offense like that, whoever gets through the Shaka, he may just call them leftovers. Hannibal now with Moon Man in the corner. Wally Bruce pounding away on Brawly on the outside.
What's he doing here? Oh, picture perfect moonsault. Nope. Moon Man says not today.
Moon Man, Hannibal. Well, all four of these guys, to be honest, they're tough customers. Moon Man with a kick to the head there. Oh, Hannibal straight back up. And a forearm from Max. Oh, he's going upstairs.
Oh! Brawly Poly avoiding that trash can and
Dragon Rana from the top rope. Hannibal somehow out at two.
oh, Wally
Top
Bruce
again.
with the steel chair.
Shooting star. Hannibal moves.
Nothing but canvas. I'm not even entirely sure what I just saw there. Oh, there's a count on the outside. Referee.
Trying to get in position. Max setting up the table.
And we've got a 3 count.
Paulie's out. Maybe he's not built for these matches.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This match is elimination rules. And Wally Bruce has already claimed the first scalp here. Oh, good grief.
Max really seems to be aiming for that ladder with Hannibal's body. Up top.
Oh! And a light tube to the back. Oh, Max, what are you doing?
I think he was aiming for Wally, but Wally moved.
Oh, and the 2 count there. Wally Bruce, he seems to be full of confidence tonight. This is almost like Christmas for him. Wait a minute, it is Christmas in July in Australia, isn't it?
Well, he just got gifted a trash can to the back of the head.
Yeah, and that's not a cold can of beer. Oh my good grief, a backslide driver.
Into the trash can.
Oh, look at that. The ref is down. Absolute carnage here.
I might want to check on the ref. That is not a nice position he's laid out in. Max now's got Wally. Nope, back body drop. Nearly landed on the ref.
Oh, and Wally just got introduced to the bottom end of a trash can. Oh, and an inside cradle.
Sneaky roll. This could be it. 1, 2. We got it. No. Max having a breather on the outside.
I don't blame him. That's a sound strategy. Let the other 2 beat themselves each other.
That's a barbed wire baseball bat. And Wally says no thanks. I don't want none of that. Oh, but Hannibal takes it to the face.
Oh, right in the midsection. And Wally Bruce says, that's not a bat. Oh!
Wally getting worn out with that barbed wire baseball bat. What is this? Moonsault into a German suplex. What a maneuver from Moonman Max. And Wally out at 2.
Whoa! Good God!
Oh, he missed. The timing was on. I think he thought Hannibal was going to stand up, and he didn't.
If I was Wally right now, I'd just take a little breather and let these 2 high-risk guys kill each other out there.
First DDT on the floor.
Nope, well, he's got plans. He's setting up the old hardware there.
Might change his mind.
Time to do a little redecorating.
There's the trash can.
Oh, ducked out of there. And again. And from behind, Moonman with the axe handle.
That wasn't the kind of flying Max usually does.
Well, you gotta believe this match has been going on a little while. He's probably feeling a little bit sore. He's been here, he's been there, he's been all over the concrete floor.
Pulling Bruce up. What's
oh,
he doing?
Max, no.
Oh, to the outside.
And he may have caught some of that ladder on the way down.
And now Hannibal, the Falcon Arrow.
Oh,
that's got to be it. Max is out of here. 1. No.
What is he made of? Some kind of space rock? And remarkably so, Wally Bruce is back up on his feet and back into the action.
And he's going straight after Moonman.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Pile driver right on the ladder. And Max wisely rolling out of the ring.
Oh, what a big time knee lift there from Hannibal.
I think if Hannibal ended up
and another inside cradle.
That could have been it for Max. 2. No, Hannibal's out.
Oh, and the thunder from down under. He's got him. And Max is just watching the count. He says that's absolutely fine. And now he's picked his spot.
Oh, why not? He doesn't need to break up the count.
Sound strategy. Hops up there.
Top. Shooting star press. It's over. Max is going to break the bank.
Incredible.
No! Okay, what is Wally Bruce made of? Budweiser?
I don't know. I guess they build them different down there. Oh, he's going for another pile driver.
thankfully this time not on the ladder.
Moon Man has really been through the ringer tonight.
Oh! Oh, that barbed wire just busted him open.
But Max is fighting back.
Some people see red when they see their own blood. Wait a minute.
I can't believe what I'm watching. I mean, every time we get one of these brass knuckles encounters here in MUW, it's just absolutely unbelievable action.
And this one isn't even for the belt.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there, partner. If these guys are going to go ham on each other in this kind of matchup, what the hell is it going to be like when the belt's on the line? I mean, we already know what Moon Man can do. He's been in vicious brawls with Bruiser Braddock, table matches.
Of course, it was Moon Man that lost the title to Shaka Shenzi, so he's going to want to get back in there and try and win that belt back.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was right to the bottom of his jaw.
I'm not gonna lie, we're seeing a new edge to Moon Man tonight. He's really. Whoa, what was that?
Like a drop kick that just stopped Wally in his tracks.
We're seeing a new aggressive edge from Moon Man tonight, and I gotta admit, I kind of like it.
Wally's got the table.
What is he up to? We've seen him maneuvering that table around the ring throughout this match, but we've yet to see him do anything with it.
The crowd are always into seeing tables. Max is laid out on it. Where is Wally going? High Rent District. Catching his breath and a big splash.
And that table says,
The table did not break.
And another pile driver. Good God, Wally. Moon Man was about 6'2", 6'3" going into this match. He's got to be about 5'9" now.
Max rolling out of the ring. Wait a minute. What is he doing? Oh my God!
That is by far one of the crudest looking moonsaults I've ever seen. But I think
3 count.
It may not have looked pretty, but it did the job.
A moonsault from the top to the outside of the ring. And we now got Wally Bruce is going to take on Shaka Shenzi at Break the Bank.
Wow, what a tremendous main event there. What thoroughly entertaining. I mean, you got to tip your hat to all the guys in this matchup. And even the table. The table was the 5th man in the ring there, and he was tough as hells too.
Well, folks, that's it for tonight. Next week is Break the Bank. We're going to see Rex McCoy take on Diamondback Jack for the All-American Championship.
And it's going to be interesting to see Jack back in the ring, back in action after the hellacious leftovers of the Slaughterhouse match. Has he fully recovered? Is he ready to go one-on-one with Rex McCoy?
We're going to see Shaka Shenzi defend the Brass Knuckles Championship against Wally Bruce.
Yeah, once again, Wally Bruce proved how tough he was tonight against 3 other men. Also, we've got the tag team titles on the line as the Money Pit defend against the Red Army.
That has now been confirmed to us by Mountain Man Dan. We will also have, as confirmed earlier on, Chad Wavecrest defending the YouTube Championship against the Dean.
Well, no big surprise there. The Dean's been plotting this for several weeks now. What's Chad going to be in for? I have no idea, because if the Dean's got the Enclave with him, could spell trouble. And let's not forget that massive 6-man blank check match. Let's reel them off. Wildcat Kid, Tony Tonga, Lord Nigel Buckingham, Chip McCoy, Cutthroat Robert Kirk, and Wild Thing. All of them with a shot at the MUW All-American Championship on the line.
Anytime they want.
That's right.
All that and a lot more, so you do not want to miss it.
Thanks again. Good night, everyone.